Well, the clock on the wall and the notification says we are live. Welcome everybody to Old Gray Bricks Thursday Night Live. We're going to have a short show tonight because we have a couple of our folks in our group, our normal folks, who are nominated for Boone's Contest. He is announcing winners at 8 p.m. Eastern today. So we're going to cut our day short today so we can go view that together and everything. So you want to make sure you do that. I know Boone is in the chat. I see him over on the side, and maybe he'll come in and give us some detail about his Imperial March contest and everything. So, but you'll make sure to just check out his channel at 8 p.m. and we will end in time and raid that channel after we're done today.
Hey, so. Chris, can we just talk about Magnus's chair? Because it looks like he's calling us from his from his lair in his terror drome. That's his, like, yes, I suppose you're wondering why
I was posted.
I'll get you, Gadget.
And then this is the bit you've seen more.
I think isn't that the chair Dr. Evil used in
Yeah, that was my thought, is that he's calling us. Put your hands like this, Magnus. There you go.
Yeah, and you need to back away, and when we say something stupid to you, you can roll up and go, "How about no?"
Yeah, do the beard.
Yeah. Let's see. We have a lot of folks in the chat here. Fazoon Jr. is upstairs and in the chat. Brickman Mosaics Art's here. Pink Wheels is on the road. She may or may not make it. She's got to deal with Atlanta traffic, so I'm saying she's not. John Rudy is here. Oh, yeah, you need the cat. You need the cat to pet menacingly. That would be good there. Let's see who has Brick and Mad is in the chat. Boone Bills is in the chat. Pop on in here to tell us about your show here. Brickanizer is here. Brett Hoopa is here. That's awesome. that beard does make him more maniacal than most. So, I mean, you've got the name Magnus, you've got the beard and the chair. Let's just go ahead and admit, Magnus, that Cobra thing you're building is just a miniature of the actual thing you're building to then dominate the earth. Is that correct?
I couldn't tell you that.
Can we hear your maniacal laugh?
No,
no, even more maniacal. He doesn't use a laugh at all. So
you cannot hear that. That's how evil I am.
When you hear his maniacal laugh, it's too late.
That's awesome. Yeah, my son says he is wasting the internet upstairs. So if all of a sudden I go jumbly, that means he's turned on Fortnite while he's up there. All right. So while you're here, we're going to go ahead. Oh, there's somebody coming in our chat here. Brick and Mad is here. Yay! Here, we're going to go ahead. What?
Don't mind her. She's doing reviews.
Peace, guys. I'm here.
Good. Let's see. Brickman Mosaics Art, if I saw a giveaway, is giving away a spaceship set. So go check him out, find out what that's all about. That's awesome. Pop a link in there so we can see some more information about that. Brickman, that'd be awesome. All right. So we're going to skip our normal intros today. I do want to show one thing that I did. Dana did this. And so I got my copy of the shuttle. I'm super excited. And this was a fantastic build. And I did fix one major glowing error in the space shuttle. If you remember that this arm is from Canada, so I made sure to add the proper label.
Oh my God! Did you
spelled it completely wrong though.
Cadena?
That's a
Cadena?
Cadena. Well, that was easier to spell than North Montana, so I do think it is actually they should have made a printed part for you guys for that. So, but anyway, just for our Canadian friends, too bad Bill's not here to enjoy that. Anyway, great build.
What do you mean, chop liver?
Right. All right, so
There you go.
I want to go ahead, take off. I want to go ahead and announce the winners of our contest because Boone is announcing his winners of his contest in an hour, and I have come in under the line and beat him at getting our contest finished. So I feel accomplished today. So are you ready? You guys ready? Here we go. All right, the Color My Space contest. Here we go. Is everybody seeing that? Is that normal? Does that look right? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. And I'll announce the winners and what they're going to get here. So let me go to that page. And so I can do this. All right. So do y'all see the Color My Space thing there? All right. For those of you who don't remember the Color My Space contest, we use these colors to make our mocks. And so we had plenty of entries, and so we're going to announce the winners. They were judged by Tyler Kleitz and everything. So the first category is Best Ground Space Thingy. All right. So Best Ground Space Thingy. Let's see. Let's get it to. Can we do this? There we go. I like that better. All right. So here we go. So the winner is ready. The Freak, Adrian. All right. There we go. That's a very cool thing. He used the old school wheel assembly there, so it go over terrain and everything. So that's good. And so what Adrian's going to get is a
fat lip.
He already has one of those. Facebook. Look at there. Woo!
Yay!
Wow.
Adrian, there we go. All right. So let's go back to this. I don't know how to do this. Is that going to work? Yay, it works. All right. I'm smart. All right. So here we go. The next category is Best Flying Space Thingy.
Dun,
All
dun,
right.
dun.
And the winner is Mark Sandlin. Look at there. All right. For the awesome Space Thingy. And your prize, since I get to deliver it to you in person tomorrow, I don't have to ship. You get the Brickmaster Chima book. Look at there. It just comes with 2 figs because they're begging you to buy this book a long time ago. And I did take it was a $10 special right there. There we go, right there.
You know me, I love them teamers.
Nope.
You can build that, Paul. You can make something awesome out of it. All right. So here we go. All right. Next is the Best NPU Award, the nice part usage, and it was a close running here, but the NPU goes to Simon Liu.
Ooh,
Because he used that
Lou.
dino hip. Do you see the dino hip in there? And he also submitted a gift, so that's pretty cool, right? He did actually use the right color of dome. He just didn't have it in that picture. But so Simon is going to get where's the thing? There it is. He's going to get a space book. Look at there. Woo! And the final category of the day is
Simon Liu.
That's darn cool award, because we had other things and just something that stood out and everything. And the winner of the That's Darn Cool award is Dan Rubin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if you put green weenies in a mock, it's going to win.
That is cool.
That's super awesome. So those are our winners, and he is also going to get a cool space book just like the others. So here's his space book right there, and Mission Fun. And those are our winners in our contest. Give it up, everybody! Woo!
I have a comment. Can I politely make a comment?
Yes.
Okay. So Simon Liu, freaking love his name because it combines 2 of my favorite things, right? Simon, the story in the Bible, right, where Simon and Andrew were fishermen, and that's cool, right? But then Lou, like my favorite childhood song, Lulu's Gift to My Lou. Anyways, so it combines both those 2 things from childhood that I love.
Well, then
I thought you were talking about the game Simon. Like
Oh,
Boop, boop, boop.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or what was
No.
what was it?
Okay,
Dana
never
Carvey
mind.
thing?
Okay.
Well, you know, my name is Simon.
And
I
I
love
like
to
to
do
do
drawings.
drawings.
Maddie's gonna have to research that on the internet later.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm working on it right now. Let me just like, hey Siri, Simon.
You know, I bet Simon's not sick of hearing that song.
Correct.
I
All
thought you
right,
were gonna
so,
say Lou. Lou was like a Chinese character or something that you liked or something.
Well, when I hear Lou, it's like I think of Captain Lou Albano from the wrestling days and Cyndi Lauper videos. So that's,
Of course you do.
Interesting.
That's actually the name of the Chinese restaurant that I go to near my house, and I'm not joking. That's not a joke. For real, it's called China Lu, and it's spelled exactly the same way.
LIU.
Liu, yeah.
I thought it was going to be Simon Lou's
Interesting.
actual name. That would have been.
No, it's not called Simon Lu. It's called China Lu, but it's spelled the same way as his name.
And since
You should
Gil
listen
isn't here, I'll make the reference that it makes me think about the fact that I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but you.
Oh,
beat
the
me to it.
Lou. Oh, that's horrible.
It makes me think of Lucy Liu in the movies.
Oh,
All right. So thank
Okay.
you. We actually Simon is Canadian, so I'll be shipping that to Canada and all that kind of stuff.
Ha ha, sucker.
Right?
Just remember on the customs form, say it's a gift.
It's going to be $800 to see him at a stupid book.
Yeah, when you do a competition, you have to say you must be within the continental United States.
It doesn't actually cost crazy amounts of stuff to ship to Canada. It's just companies like to charge Canadians crazy amount of money for it.
Yeah.
Because I've shipped some stuff to Greg because he's like all the time like, hey, I want to buy this thing, but the shipping's like $50. So I'll have it shipped to you and you ship it to me. And I've done that a couple, 3 times. It's like, it's crazy. I don't know.
And being a book, it might
I
be
just
cheaper
shipped
to
a
ship too.
minifigure to Great Britain and it cost $14.
Yeah, but that doesn't include what the buyer has to pay because I've lived in Germany and wherever, and I've thought I was getting a crazy deal on something with shipping and X, Y, and Z. But then my package would be held in customs, and I'd have to go to customs, show my passport, and then pay the customs fee. And the customs fee sometimes was the same amount that I paid for the product that I was trying to get imported. So that's the thing. So for us to ship it somewhere, it's not going to cost anything. For the buyer to pick it up, they might have to pay a customs fee.
It's very rare, though, I would say.
Maybe,
All right. Let's see. We also have Susan Reeves here in the chat. Mr. Blue is here. Andrew Sada is here. So thank y'all for joining us today. So anyway, anybody build anything new, special, or anything this week? Oh, or what you got, Jeff?
Well, I just I've been working on the Hainer.
Oh,
And I've got most of it done. I still need to do a little bit of work in here. I'm going to move this piece back another 8 studs, the curved track, because that's a walkway, and I don't want the walkway walking into a monorail track. But for the most part, it's done, other than missing a few pieces.
cool.
So, and I mean, it holds weight. Like I'm pushing on the top, and it's not collapsing. So, I'm happy.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how long do you think before you install it in the shelves?
Well, I'm going to rebuild the middle section, and I have to wait for some parts to come in. So once that's done, it'll go in. So maybe a week or 2. Depends on how long it takes for my orders from the States to arrive.
Good luck.
Yeah. And I've got lots of time because we are in lockdown.
Are y'all are y'all like super locked down again? Or
Yeah, Ontario just locked down. Like we went into a lockdown earlier last week. That was, well, we went into a gray zone, if you will. And then just yesterday they announced we're going into a lockdown today. So we're not allowed to visit anybody or do anything other than curbside pickup and essentials only. So,
wow.
yay.
Well, I have my second shot scheduled for the 22nd. And a friend of mine got his Monday, and he was like, couldn't hardly get out of bed yesterday, but now he's fine. So I felt a little bad on the first one, so I'm waiting for it to really slap me down pretty hard. So Red Carnage is here. I saw him. I don't think I recognized him as being here. So anyway, right.
My wife and I are lucky enough to get ours scheduled for Monday. First shot.
Oh, right. You get your first one Monday? Cool.
Getting my last one on Monday.
All right.
I got my second one yesterday, and I'm not feeling any negative things except right where they stabbed me. It hurts a little.
Did you get Moderna or did you get Pfizer?
Pfizer.
All right. So I'm getting Pfizer as well. So I hear it can be pretty bad. So
I think it really depends. I mean, it varies individually because, like, I got the Pfizer shot, and the second day after it, I was a little tired, and that was about it. But one of the guys on the Discord, Greg Majowski, said that he was, like, in bed, like, knocked out by it. So,
Well, I mean, I had the first dose of Pfizer last week, and I was, it took me like maybe 4 days to recover, and my arm is still sore from it, and that's a week later. I don't
You're
know.
not making me want to get my shot, guys. Although I do want to get my shot.
all right, wait.
My hypothesis is that it's kind of based on how your immune system works. Like, I rarely get sick. I get the flu shot every year, and I don't even feel bad when I get the flu shot. So, I mean, I think I'm very lucky in that I have a strong immune response. And, my sister always would get sick 2 extra days when we both got a cold. So, I mean, I don't know.
well, with my allergies and the pollen count being 4,000, my immune system is going right now.
Wait. I'm sorry. It's going. It's how? It's going what? What's it doing right now?
Kind of a sort of, or maybe like
Were you pausing to make that noise again because it hurt and you were not wanting to do it again? Is that why you paused?
it hurt my throat a little, yeah.
Well, yeah. So I'm hoping. I was pretty tired after the first shot, so I'm hoping maybe it will be. But if my son is still watching, we are actually not helping him out. But I will say the shot itself, of all the shots and injections and everything that I've ever had, I didn't know she had done it, and I thought she was still swabbing. And I'm like, "Are you done?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm done." So
Yeah, but you don't feel it at that moment.
no,
Yeah,
Right.
but it does feel like somebody frogged you in the arm when you're done. So
That's true.
Just close your eyes and think of England.
Or ask them if you can fill out your vaccine card, because that's what they did for me. They had me fill out my own vaccine card, and while I was filling it out, they gave me the shot, and I didn't even know.
Classic misdirection.
Yeah, I was like, oh, and then they were like, we're done. And I was like, what? And there's a Band-Aid on my arm, and I was like, how did you roll up my sleeve without me noticing?
The best shot givers are also amateur magicians, so they like get you to think about something else, and they're like, pop.
Wait, there's a TikTok video of this little baby, and the doctor's like, boop, 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 and then he's like, jab, and the baby's like, ah! And it was like, oh my God.
well, 90% of it, I mean, and I've had to have a bunch of shots, unfortunately. 90% of it is if your muscle is tense or if your muscle is relaxed. And so I relaxed my arm while she was doing and kind of leaning, and she was done. So I mean, that's the secret there. So all right. So before we get on our topic for tonight, anybody else have put something together, built something really cool, a new mock, or your shuttle finally came in from Shop at Home? What you got, Stanley?
Here, bring it here. No, bring that. Come on.
Paul's not wearing a Lego shirt. He
Paul
can't
has the thing that I just built. He's got it right here. Okay, so the last couple of days he's been watching a show called Super Dinosaur on Amazon, which is like a real action-y kind of thing. That it's about a boy and his best friend T-Rex that they
SD.
Yeah, Super Dinosaur SD. They fight bad guys and stuff. So the T-Rex has this cyborg suit thing that he wears. So I upgraded Paul's T-Rex to be Super Dinosaur.
That's awesome.
So he's got his arms, and he controls the arms with little joysticks that are in.
And if he gets in trouble, if he's on parole, he can pick up trash along the side of the road with his exo arms.
Sure, yeah. It's, he can do all sorts of stuff. He's got his rocket launcher and his laser up there, and he's ready. He's ready for action.
Love it.
This really
That's
solves the
awesome.
whole T-Rex arm problem, doesn't it?
I love it.
That's the best part right there. Is the little.
It can hold like a bowl of popcorn.
He can hold like he would squish the little pop.
T-Rexes can finally make beds now. Because
Perfect.
of those arm attachments.
Okay, buddy.
We need to have him doing different things like barbecuing, or he's got little arms and he's
Especially
Driving a
his
car.
friend pig. Barbecue the friend pig.
barbecue French steak. That'd be fun.
Yeah, the show has many jokes about his arms malfunctioning. Like he'll be wiggling the stick in the arms, like kind of, It's pretty fun. Paul liked it a lot.
Flaps Grover.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so let's get to talking. With the topic for the day, and we'll talk about it, and then just talk in general. Over the day, has your Lego hobby, your buying, your building, and everything changed because we can't have lug meetings right now. Although we have virtual lug meetings, or we meet in parking lots for lug meetings. Parking deck, second floor, very shady. We don't have conventions right now. We're hoping that Brick Fair Virginia is going to happen. Has anybody heard from any other? Just as a side note, any other conventions that made any noise about whether they're meeting or not? Do you know?
A couple comic conventions are a go. There's been a lot of toy conventions down in the south, but besides that, I haven't heard anything about any Lego conventions.
Comic-Con was pushed to October, but they're doing it live, right?
Yeah.
So
SDCC is happening supposedly.
Awesome.
Yeah, but they got a lot of slack because they were trying to do it Easter weekend, and so I didn't catch what the backlash decision was on that.
Awesome Con, which is in DC, is still playing like 2 weeks after Brick Fair, the latter part of August. So we're hoping that's still go.
What you said? Brick Fair is the latter part of August. Is that what you said?
No. Awesome Con. Awesome Con.
Oh,
Awesome Con. It's like a Comic Con.
I got you.
Yeah. They usually have Star Trek people or Doctor Who people. Last year, when they were going to do it, they were going to do the Back to the Future people. It was Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox and Leia Face. And it was going to be a good show. We bought the super ticket, but it never happened. So we're pushed them onto this year. We're hoping a lot of good people are going to want to come because everybody be vaccinated.
Does your super ticket leap tall buildings with a single bound? I'm just,
It gets you into the first 2 rows during any of the shows, the discussions, the live discussion things, panels, with cordon off seat, and going first. Awesome.
Cool. Hey, just to let you know, your mic is popping a little bit. I don't know if it's not picking you up or something. So
Oh no, my wife is trying to build a shelf upstairs, so you can probably hear the bump, 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 bump. Sorry.
No, I don't hear that. It's like it's not picking up all your syllables. I think it's anyway. Just to let you know, just technical issue. All right. So no conventions. If Brick Fair is not happening, or whatever, or it hasn't happened in a year, I had the opportunity to go to Brick Fair, Alabama, 2020, which is basically the last one we had. And I didn't get to meet Brick Smith in person because I didn't go. It's my fault. I didn't go. So after that, there's been nothing. Has that changed what you've been doing, what you've been building, or anything like that? Who wants to talk about that? Nobody.
I missed the question entirely. What?
Well, I figure I'm a year ahead because I've got my pirate display that's in a pop-out display right now, which I built for Brick Fair. I've got my M-Tron updated Megacore magnetizer, which I'll put on display with the original next to it. I've got several new buildings that I put together and updated as sort of mocks. Yeah, of course. No, I got it. I just ignored it. That's all.
That's right. All right. Brick Smith, what were you saying, buddy?
Yeah, I just it's just slowing me down. I don't have the drive I had. I've heard you say something similar. I don't have the drive I have had, knowing that it had to have been done in January.
Yeah, that it's almost the homework thing. You know, you put the paper off until the night before. You might work on it a little bit, but the pressure is the driving factor to get that done. And that happens with me. So the tower I was making, it's back in the box, and I'll finish it when the time comes, I guess. But that's me. What about anybody else? Has it changed what you're doing, what you're building, or how you build?
Not really. I've never really had like that, hurry up and get it done mentality. Again, I've never displayed at a convention or whatever, but like I've never had that mentality. That's why a lot of my mocks are like half finished, or I go back and revisit an old mock or whatever. But I think with the dwindling hope or light at the end of the tunnel, as it were, at the end of the pandemic, if I find out that conventions are a thing and I can actually make it to one, then I think that'll re-inspire me. But besides that, it's a lot of piece exploration and like design exploration. So,
Yeah, no, that makes sense. A good time to experiment for sure, to build off of your normal mode or whatever and try some new things out. That's a good time to do it. Yeah, because you can say, oh, this is terrible, but I'm not losing anything. I'm not losing any time.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Jeff, does the end of the pandemic make you want to go to a convention more?
No. If anything, it makes me want to meet.
Okay.
I don't like big groups of people at all. Can't stand it. I'm very introverted. I would rather meet with the people that are going to conventions after the convention and like have like lunch or something like that and just hang out. And, we've all met a bunch of new friends over the last year through this whole crazy internet stuff. And like we can talk Lego all day long, but like just be able to hang out, have a drink, whether it be adult drink or not adult drink, which is awesome. Not adult drink is great. I'd rather do that. I mean, I see Lego all the time at a convention. I'm sure it'll be different, and I'm sure I'll feel differently. But like for now, I just want to actually be in the same room as most of the people in here.
But Jeff, it's
Except
rumored
Matt.
that you could do that at Brick Fair.
What?
Rumored. You could have adult beverages at Brick Fair.
Oh, I don't. I'm 3 years sober, man. So like, no.
Fair enough.
We will have non-adult drinks together then, right there.
Yeah, I'll drink a Pepsi in front of you, Chris. There you go.
Oh no! I'd rather you take a shot, man.
Jeez.
No.
Yeah, and
I don't
Chris,
really drink. I don't drink alcohol either.
Tell us about how you put those stickers, how you filled up to putting on the stickers on the inside of the shuttle doors.
Oh. I needed a shot after that. Honestly, that's the most nerve-wracking thing I've never had a shot, but I thought I might need one after. These stickers on the inside of the shuttle you do not get another shot. When it goes down, it's down. It's thin and they're really shiny. And I really borked one and I could not pull it back up for fear of tearing it. So it was, and there's a lot of them. So yeah. I needed a shot of something or something to calm my nerves afterwards. So I settled for a turkey sandwich, but that was pretty good. Yeah. So, but anyway, let's see. Everybody here, though, I know Rich, I know Mark. How many? Maddie, are you the only one that's never been to a convention?
Well, I was gonna say, going to a convention, not going to a convention, hasn't really affected my building because X, Y, and Z, whatever. I don't know what that experience is like, but I can only imagine.
Freestyle.
Right. Well, the last week, I've been having a crazy plethora of inspiration, and it just, I'm going to flex for just 1 second, okay? So I went to the thrift store today, and I found this, right? $11.99. It was loaded with Lego, including some mint condition Harry Potter stuff. We're not going to go in there.
I'll see your shiny bucket and raise you a shiny bucket.
I've
Sparkles, sparkly.
Two of these freestyles. Look at do you see the sealed bags in here? Look at this. sealed bags.
Wow.
And I got 2 of them for $6.99 a piece. Then I found the Jasmine Disney Princess for $3.99. And all the pieces are there, including the minifig, and 3 bags from the wall. Plus, there was still some Lego there, but I left it there because I was like, I'm not going to be one of those greedy sons of bees and just take all the Lego from some kid who could benefit from getting it for $1.99, $2.99 a bag. So I left a bunch behind. But I did get.
But you're going back tomorrow to get it, right?
And it's really inspired me a lot because in this silver bucket there is just so much stuff from like the early 2000s to the late.
What'd you say about a silver bucket?
No, like the silver bucket pieces aren't in there, but there's other pieces in there from the late 1990s and early 2000s, which is great. Like this Chris minifigure. Look at that. It looks like Chris. Yeah. So there's some great stuff in here. And
too much hair. That minifigure had too much hair.
I don't know. We'll see what happens when I go to an actual convention. We'll just put it that way.
Party.
Yeah. No parties.
It's super fun. Hey Jeff, I will say this. I know I'm introverted too. I mean, I'm extroverted introvert a little bit. Okay, I get it.
Right.
One of the good things, and I like doing the public thing. I can turn that on pretty well and everything, but it burns me out and I turn that off. The good thing about, especially if you go to Brick Fair and stuff, you can find a small group to hang out with and find, because they have like areas for just the fans to hang out, like behind the curtains. You can play card games and all that kind of stuff. So if you go, you can go be, a lot of Lego fans are introverted and they go to hang out with their smaller group and everything. So that is a possibility. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not saying you got to do it, but I will say.
No, I know. I also have other responsibilities with another panel-like show that I belong to coming up here. So like, I'm not, we'll see how that goes.
Tons of fun. What are we talking about here? Huh?
I might be doing something in Texas with some brothers here pretty soon. So
never heard of them.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So
here, you never know.
All right. So how many of you would say, I know I have, how many of you put aside a building or a build that was kind of meant for show and you're like, I'm not got a show coming up, so I'm going to shove that aside? If you would do that, or all right, Dano, tell me about it.
So, like when we do the moon base, and I started working on that tower for the monorail to go through the tower, and I specifically for the last 2 years of Lug Bulk got parts and pieces to go towards specifically that set or to that build. And because I didn't do Brick Fair Virginia or Brick Fair Alabama last year, I kind of was on the winding down and wasn't trying to do more with it. And now I've even got more parts from this year of Lug Bulk, and I haven't even touched it. And unless I know for a fact that Brick Fair Alabama is going to happen next year, I probably don't have a lot of motivation to work on that until it's announced. So unless for whatever reason, if I do for whatever reason get up to Brick Fair Virginia, that might spark the interest to do it. But I'm not quite sure how much I want to take 12 moon base plates up to Virginia, but we'll see. So time will tell.
I got you. Are you thinking if Virginia happens, you going to Virginia?
I need a vacation. I need to go do something. So if Virginia happens, I'd be very tempted to go ahead and say, let's go. No, my K is not silent. It is nice to know you. And in my house, we eat with a knife and fork. So yes, you pronounce it as Knutson.
It's actually pronounced as a soft G. Anyway, so.
Yeah, I would be inclined to go to Virginia too, because it's before school starts back up for me. So I don't have any issues with work stopping me from going. I just need to pay for a hotel room. So the only trouble if we go to Virginia is that Rich is going to talk our ear off the whole time. So we're going to have to.
No. I've already played the game. It's how do we avoid Rich game.
I've never been
Is
to
Virginia
Virginia.
actually happening? Because Virginia would be the best mode of my first convention.
So the showrunner, Todd Webb, will make an announcement at the end of this month, beginning of next month, whether or not it's go. I think there's a good chance it will be. And I'm going to be too busy doing my own thing. So F you guys.
Rich,
Well,
you think
Magnus-
there's a
Magnus-
good
Wow.
Yeah, trying to find me. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Magnus, would you make an appearance if it happens in August?
If it happens, if Brick Fair Virginia happens, I mean that's my local con. I would have to decide that it was unsafe to go to not go. I mean, I'm not going to make other plans to do anything else around then, and if I would love to see it happen, assuming that is cleared and feels safe. It would be really hard for me if it happened and I just felt like I didn't feel safe enough going. Like I'll be vaccinated by then, but one thing is hanging out with some people, and another thing is hanging out with like 20,000 people.
Here, do you think Todd would consider doing a show and not have the public?
Only if there was a way to make money off of it by perhaps
He actually posted something just recently in the discussion portion of Brick Fair that said if he had a show and he didn't have any public day at all, he would lose money, and it's just not worth it for him. So that's a no-go. It's either on or it's off, really. And it would be hard for me not to do a Brick Fair Virginia because, frankly, that's my show. I helped God set that up the first couple years, and it killed me that it wasn't on last year. And I'll be darned if I'll miss it again just because I'm too busy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not to steer this topic in a different direction, but I'm going to steer it in a different direction right now.
Fine.
Speaking of delays, I just ordered some stuff on Lego.com, and then I got this email, and they were like, "Oh, well, it's back ordered until August 16th." What?
From Lego?
Yeah, and it was like, it's not even the first week of April, and you're telling me that I'm gonna have to wait until August 16th, and then still have the money in my bank account because you're gonna charge me at that time for those things that are back ordered. And then I was like, what do I do?
What did you order?
The Chinese New Year poly bags. You know what I'm talking about?
They were on the Ever Given, and now they're stuck in the Suez Canal, and I get them next year.
Probably.
That's weird. I mean, I've never heard of a bag. Surely they can mold some bricks somewhere and get them to you before August. I mean, that's weird.
They were like August 16th, and we'll charge you on that date for those 4 poly bags that you ordered. And so I shot them an email back, and I was like, this is a huge inconvenience, like blah, blah, blah. And they just refunded me my money and told me to just
cancel the order.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened on those. But I used my VIP points, so it screwed up a whole bunch of other. Anyways, it's a whole drama. But I was like, what?
That's definitely drama.
I've never heard of a back order that long. Like, I've heard of like 3 months, and if it's 6 months, like, okay, like I understand if it's a UCS set that's like 6 months delay. But these are freaking poly bags. There's less than 20 pieces in each one. No. The end. That's it.
Rant over.
Yeah, that's it.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
I had a happy experience with Lego Shop at Home. Not to gloat, but just to give Lego a little bit of cheering on. The new Black Vulcan Knights that come in that $150 set where you get 2 of them. You can buy those as like spare parts in bulk.
Yeah.
And sometimes it depends on who you end up talking to, apparently, in customer service. But like when the guy I spoke to, he was able to do that for me, and I asked him if there was a maximum, and he was like, the maximum is 200 items per, like,
yeah,
200, and I was like, I don't need 200 of these things, but like
parts and pieces order.
that was
That's parts and pieces order. I mean, I've actually done purchases recently. They're not shipped yet either. I don't know when they will be, but it's the number 2 legs, the smaller minifig leg that still moves. But they're coming, and then Saturday, it's probably old news for many people, but my shuttle arrives Saturday, so I'm getting a shuttle, and then I use VIP points for it.
That's cool. I am 24 points from having a $50 off VIP thing, and I'm ticked off about that.
Need to spend some more money.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Maddie, I did an order on March 15th, which isn't that long ago, but there's a keychain for the Mandalorian that I added in there that's on back order, and it's on back order until July, mid-July. So some strange stuff going on with back orders at Lego.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, I mean, it is really weird to me, and I'm okay. Like, I understand that there's this high demand, but when I ordered it, it didn't say back order.
Oh no, it's same thing for me.
Yeah, it was literally a week after I ordered that. Then I got this email, and then they were like, "Oh, it's back ordered." And I was like, "That's not what." No.
Oh, yeah. It appears that they are definitely having some warehouse shipping inventory things, because even in January when the bonsai tree and all that came out, I ordered them that morning and they said they weren't back ordered, and then it didn't show up for a month and a half, and they were popping up at Target like the following week. So weird stuff going on.
Well, I still haven't even been able to find the bonsai trees, so it's funny that you found that at Target, because the other rant in the story is that I went to Target and there was these sets on the shelf, and I was like, oh my god, Legoland exclusives, these are great. Like, I'm gonna scoop up all of these because I know they're gonna sell great on eBay, right? And I go to check them out, and the cashier lady was like, I can't sell these to you. And I was like, why? And she's like, these aren't supposed to be released until May 20th. And I was like, what the heck? Excuse me. Like, why are they on the shelf? So this is the second time that's happened to me at Target, where I picked up something that wasn't supposed to be released yet, but it was on the shelf. And they were selling at Target for $10 a pop. So, like, normally these Legoland exclusives are selling for $30 at Legoland. And I knew that already. So when I saw Legoland exclusive, I was like, oh my God, these are $30. I scanned them. I was like, oh, they're ringing up as 10. Oh my God, I got to scoop them all up. So I did. And I was so mad.
It's called self-checkout.
Well, I went to self-checkout, and that's the thing, is the lights started flashing, and this woman came over and was like, I can't sell this to you. And I was
She
like,
left none for the little kids on the shelf. She left none.
You can see Toys R Us.
She's on her radio, and she's like, self-checkout to toys. Can someone from Toys please check aisle 5 for me? And I was like, not again. So I like told her how angry I was. But
you can thank Toys R Us for that, because they were the ones that, were very, like, oh, well, we don't care what the street date is. We're going to go ahead and sell it, put it on the shelf as soon as we get it, and you can get it now. And so when Toys R Us closed and Lego started getting more exclusives and stuff like that, I think part of the agreement was, listen, if we put a street date on something, your system can't allow it to be sold.
Yeah, but okay, side note, David Cooties or whatever just said I have the best Lego acquisition stories. Yes, this is true. I feel like I have like lots of pluses and minuses, but I'm like up and down like a bipolar Lego person. But seriously, this time I was really pissed off. I was like, please, just let me have these 2 Legoland sets, just 1 and 2, and just give them to me for whatever price. Like, I want them. And they were like, no, come back later. But little did they know.
You hid them, didn't you?
I hid several sets in the aisle. So like I hid some behind the Disney
No. You gotta lift the bottom in Target.
Yeah.
The bottom rack there.
I understand. Oh, I would have done that, but I hid them behind other sets. So that way in 2 weeks' time I know now that they will be for sale in in 2 weeks' time, and I can go back and be like, and there they are, and I could go buy them. So.
See, that's the laugh. That's the
I was
laugh.
going to say that's the laugh that we needed from
Maddie is now Magnus's evil sidekick.
Okay, Maddie.
Hide them in bedding.
Dedicated evil laugher.
Well, that's going to be on
Take those
record.
sets and go over to bedding and put them behind the sheets.
And I also feel like this week Maddie and I have switched roles, because as opposed to me getting on my little soapbox about a non-space set getting one as a space set, I'm having to talk her off the ledge of a street date. So I feel we've come full circle.
All right.
I feel like I'm going to whip out my nunchucks and start being like, "Ah, get out of the way."
Okay, do you have nunchucks? Because we'll wait. I mean,
No, I don't.
all right. But let me just say, Maddie, you have just leveled up to another level of being an adult fan of Lego. I call it John Palmering, because he's the first person I know that did this. John Palmer would go in and he would find stuff that was starting to go on clearance, and he would hide it until it went to the next level of clearance, and then he'd go find it and check out with it. So, in a sense, you have hit that, and I'm very proud of you, because
Thank you.
because you challenged the street date and you've hidden Lego at a Target. Good job. Everybody give Maddie. Maddie has leveled up. It's just the best.
So am I
good.
at level 2 now?
No, you're like an 8 or something like that. I might have a new gift for that. Let's see. Target,
wait.
The person at Target's looking at you like this.
You're at least a 5.
Have you told the cashier if you go over the limit on a certain Lego item? Well, it's not for me. It's my cousin who's in the hospital.
Wait.
Ah.
No, we've done that before too, where I went to check out. Yeah, and
Okay, you're a 7.
the person who's checking me out was like, "Oh, you must have a son who really likes Lego," and I was like, "Oh, honey, it's for me," because I had my mask on, and she was like, she just looked at me, she was like,
Matthew, tell your Walmart story.
So you mean the 2-cart checkout?
Yeah.
"Oh no!"
Somebody posted that someone told me that a Walmart way up in Dahlonega was blowing all their stuff out after Christmas. So I booked it up there, and they were, and so I needed not 1 cart but 2 carts, and I roll up, and I had kids following me to the checkout, and they were like, "Is all that for you?" And I was like, "Yeah, mostly." So I created a scene.
Oh my god!
And I know Corey in our group has also done that. Used the 2-cart checkout. So
Wait! Can I just give everyone in our stream right now a heads up? And I couldn't do it myself because my parents were already kind of dissatisfied that I spent $30 at the thrift store. But right now at Target, all of the Harry Potter sets from 2018 to 2020 are 20% off. So Privet Drive, the burning down Weasley house, whatever, the giant dude that looks like Julian, all of that 20% off. They're trying to get rid of them to get ready for the 20-year anniversary Harry Potter sets.
There's a Lego that looks like this.
Yes. Yes. Minus the beard, yes.
No, he's Hagrid.
And the Privet Drive was $47.99, I think, and it's normally $69.99. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I would totally get a second copy, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So
that's when you have to sneak the Lego into the house.
Well, that's the problem, is when your parents are driving you to the place where the Lego is, you can't really sneak the Lego anywhere. You have to be wearing a trench coat. You can't do that. That's it.
Cargo shorts.
You can tell me you're Inspector Gadget. You can wear a trench coat. All right. So that's the interesting thing that you brought this up, talking about conventions and stuff. Have your Lego buying habits. Do you find I find myself actually buying some more sets to build sets because I'm not building for the convention. Is that the case for any of y'all? Or have you noticed, or Matt just cleans out Walmarts and Targets. That's all.
Yeah.
But any of y'all notice your buying habits different?
I bought a couple of sets just because I thought they were really, really great sets, and I don't usually buy sets. So, yeah, not really.
Oh, yes and no there. All right.
Buying more sets just because you can't get them if you don't buy them right away. I think that's the main one for me.
Yeah,
right?
Unfortunately for me, it's more my circumstance has changed my buying habits because I'm now moved, or was moving, am moved, and prepping a store and trying to furnish a new place. So it's a different thing. And, I've hit flea markets and found some Lego at good deals, but now it's Lego that we're potentially going to repackage to sell instead of acquire. My wife's, no, you can't have it. We're gonna sell it.
For me, it's almost always about either the discount or the GWP. So I've been buying a bunch of stuff because the gift with purchase could be flipped for something and help bring down the cost. So I bought the Coliseum and I sold my Chariot for, I don't know, $50, $60. I was like, somebody wants to buy that Chariot for $50? Go ahead. Double points or, something like that. Then that'll trigger my purchase. But honestly, I don't think I'm buying any more sets than I used to buy, but I would say I'm building more sets. I've built a ton of sets in the last 12 months. And some of these were stuff I bought before COVID. I just hadn't gotten around to building them. So I would say I'm building more store sets because I'm not going out. But I don't think I'm buying any more than I used to. I used to buy a lot before.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing, that my spending habits really didn't change much. There's just less clearance to find. Because I don't even think my Walmart and Target have still recovered from Christmas of this last year. But at the same time, though, there's been so little clearance happening since probably early summer last year. I think any sort of clearance has gone really, really down. I think. Well, no, I take that back. I did find one clearance, a big clearance haul that required a shopping cart in September last year, but that was probably it. Since then, all the aisles are just vacant.
So is there hope then? Sorry.
I just had a question not a question, but a comment for Dana. You know how I'm always complaining about how there's no clearance?
Yeah.
Chris has verified this. He was at my Target 2 weeks ago, and he saw Lego Movie 2 set still on the shelf for full price.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
No, I thought that
clearance is for me.
I thought that stuff, the Lego Movie 2 would be in clearance. Every time I go to Target, I pick it up and I scan it because I'm like, oh, this is going to be on clearance today. And it's not. Like, it's the full spaceship that's like $130 retail. And I'm like, it's still sitting here. There's 4 boxes that are super damaged because so many people have picked them up and put them in their carts hoping it's on clearance, and it's not. But
there was a clearance. There was a clearance opportunity for Lego Movie 2 about 9 months ago. You went online and you clicked, because I bought 2 of the Palace sets. I bought them for parts. I mean, I just ripped open the bags and dumped out the parts and sold up the minifigs. But you have to, with Target, you have to watch when they do the online stuff, and they'll do sales where you can't even see the price until you click on the item on the website, and then it's 50% off. But with Target, I'll be honest, I haven't stocked stores for a year, partly because I'm just being careful with COVID. But there isn't stuff out there, so I'm not going to go out and drive to eight Walmarts when there's nothing to buy. But with Target, watch those flash sales, sign up for the red card or whatever, and that's how I've done Target stuff.
But there was some weird stuff with it wasn't the first wave of Lego Movie 2, it was the second wave. Because all the first waves got clearanced out, and that's where I got several of those palaces too, and a lot of the stuff from wave 1. But wave 2 sat on the shelf forever. Like one of the T-Rex ones, or one of the Raptor ship with what's his face. There was 2 of those that sat on the Target shelf. I mean, and I was doing the same thing. I check it every time I went in there, and nothing. And so, yeah, it was weird that it went forever. I mean, it was like Christmas and they were still on the shelves. And so the fact that Mark still got them, that's just weird. But yeah, it's not surprising.
But you're also bringing up another great point. in my own world, I guess I haven't seen a true clearance. Like, you know, I was like elated when a set was $15 off and I bought it, right? But I'm hearing stories of sets being $1 a piece, right? And it's like, when am I going to get that chance? But
those are rare to begin with. Yeah, those are rare to begin with.
You may never get that chance, honestly.
See you, Bricksmith. We'll see you later, buddy. He's got to run.
Okay. But
I mean, those kind of discounts are like you found a pot of gold, so don't expect to find those.
Yeah.
Some of us old people remember the .com bust when Toys.com went out of business, and we were getting Lego sets for like 75% off, and
stop.
Yeah, it was crazy.
100% off. I would take that, Small Paul. Sure.
He doesn't know what he's talking about, but it's
Is
fun.
that the free finger discount where you're just like,
It's fun. Look at there. What's up, man?
Hey, I must be interrupting something.
No, we're just hanging out.
I came to apologize for scheduling a stream, and I'm the same. Hold on, I'm listening to you and me and you and me. I scheduled a stream for halfway through your stream, and it didn't occur to me until I got the notification for yours. So I'm so sorry. And I have like 2 minutes until I need to get over there.
Don't worry. Chris's email specifically said we're ending right at when your stream starts. That way, everybody that has either won something or is in the contest can watch it.
Yeah, so
be
take
there
that
for you, Mr. Boone.
Well, I feel really bad. I easily could have scheduled it for 6 if I hadn't had my brain so dang full of stuff this week. So I apologize.
No, man, it is no skin off our nose, and we're actually excited because Dana is nominated, and so is Pink Wheels is usually in here. So we want to see it anyway. So we're actually probably going to do a behind the scenes. We're going to watch your show and record it on StreamYard. And then maybe we'll broadcast that, and we'll do the Mystery Science Theater / the dudes on the Muppets making fun of stuff. Is that okay?
Awesome. Yep. Sounds good. All right. Hey, thank you all so much. And again, I'm really sorry about the lining up, overlapping. But
you're
good
doing
luck.
us a favor. You're doing us a favor because we don't have one of those big canes to pull Chris off at the end of the night. So this is good.
All right. Well, good luck, everyone, and thank you so much, and have fun, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, man.
See you.
All right. Yeah. So we're going to end here in about 2 minutes and give everybody time to get over there. So Boone his Imperial March contest is coming up. But if you're just joining us, the winners of our contest, Dan Rubin won, Mark won, Simon Liu won, and oh gosh, who was the other one?
Adrian.
Adrian won. Yeah, Adrian won. So I'll be contacting y'all and getting your addresses so I can send you your cool books. I'm going to get to see Mark tomorrow and take pictures of him getting his Chima book in person. So which is he going to be more afraid of, COVID or Chima? We'll find out tomorrow.
Can you get a shot for Chiba?
Yeah,
That's
it's called Ninjago, I think.
Lego purged the universe of Chima a long time ago.
no, it's still available in my hometown. So,
How much do you think Atlanta Brick Company would give me for that book?
7 cents.
They'd probably give you another copy to take with you.
probably where it came from.
Yes, you did win for best ground thingy. So, Adrian won.
That's
All
a
right.
title.
Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end it right now. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. Sorry that we're going to be a little short tonight, but we do want to support Boone and support our friends who may be winning prizes today on his channel. We want to see that. So we're going to go ahead and end it. And we, a few of us are meeting at Atlanta Brick Company tomorrow. So if you're in the area sometime after lunch, stop by Atlanta Brick Company and say hello. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us tonight. It's always an honor and always a privilege. If you go to TeePublic and look up Fleebnork, he has designed us a shirt with our new logo on it. You can get one. None of us wore it today to pimp it out, but it does have Old Gray Brick, the one right over by Dana, on there. And so you could grab one of those. That'll help us support paying the bills for the show, for StreamYard and stuff like that, or you just so you can look cool. That's okay. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. Be kind to your neighbor. Wear a mask. Get your shot. and have a great day. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye. What is
All right, so